A warm welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel, Mystical Angels Energy. My name is Kikyo, and I am deeply thankful and deeply grateful to have you here today, beautiful souls. The card decks that I use are listed in the description box below, so let us begin our Divine Masculine channeled angel message concerning the current energies surrounding the Divine Masculines. Okay, so trust. The Divine Masculines are, I feel like, balancing the feminine and masculine energies within them. And there's a divine convergence, and they are tapping in with that heart chakra energy. And we had that come out in the angel message about the heart chakra being lit up. It's as though the windows to their heart space are wide open, beautiful souls. And they feel that divine convergence, and I feel it's like the divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy intertwining, and they can feel you, and they can feel you in the heart. They are trusting the divine. They're opening up to this trust, and this is something that they've learned to do along the journey. I see fear here. Okay, so they're stepping past. They have, if you look at this as a past energy, established this foundation with trust. They're trusting the divine. They're tapping in with the Holy Spirit, whether they are consciously aware of that or not. I feel that many of them are consciously aware of that, at least for the Divine Masculine Collective that I am tapping into. And, you know, that doesn't mean that they are of any particular religion. They could be from a different religious background than the Divine Feminine, and that is okay. Take what resonates and leave the rest, but it will complement you. You will be open to that. It will be the perfect match for you. So what I feel here, though, is that they're trusting a divine higher power, whatever religious background they may agree with or be from, or if they are like me and they don't have a particular religious background, they are more tapped in with spiritual forces, but they still believe in a God force energy, a goddess force energy. I see them trusting that higher power, trusting the steps they take. Archangel Uriel is with them. I see Archangel Michael with this blue energy being present with them, and also Archangel Hanyo is with them. Archangel Hanyo instilling peace within their heart and in their solar plexus chakra. I'm actually seeing the solar plexus chakra being lit up, so a bright golden yellow energy there. And also their soul star chakra, so I'm seeing a lot of like white energy coming down through the crown chakra from the soul star, as well as gold energy connecting them with that Christ consciousness force and abundant energy. I feel, you know, they feel more self-assured, they feel more confident. And this is why they are going to step past that threshold of fear. There is something that the Divine Masculine is preparing to do, and I feel that this is a momentous event for them. This is like a rite of passage. So a bit of Four of Wands energy there with that rite of passage type of energy. 333 on the timer as I say this too. So they are being guided by their ancestors, their whole entire spiritual team. All of the forces that they know are with them. Also nature beings as well. Elementals, nature spirits. It feels like every divine force is celebrating this momentous event. This is very Four of Wands type of energy. And Divine Feminine, I feel that this is something, you know, that this has to do with you and them approaching you, because I feel, or if they have approached you previously within your life, then they are getting prepared to reapproach you. Reunion type energy. I'm seeing the Six of yeah, that's the Six of Cups, yes. And I feel like there's a bit of like, so there's kind of Scorpio energy going on here, where they move past that threshold of fear and step into the unknown. There's also Aries energy here. And so someone here could have strong Aries placements, or I'm hearing Leo, I'm hearing Sagittarius. We're still in Sagittarius season, going to be heading into Capricorn season. Someone could be a Capricorn, or, you know, again, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio energies. I have someone here, could be a Virgo. Have Virgo energies. Ooh, rejection. Yes, yes. This is the momentous thing. Okay, so I see the bigger picture here. So it's almost like the story has been made clear, okay? The web has been weaved. They are trusting what they are about to do, because what they are about to do is face the fear. Okay, they're facing their fear of rejection. And that means divine feminine or beautiful soul, if you are the divine masculine watching this, you're about to take that leap of faith, okay? But it's not a gamble, okay? You have the backing of the divine. You trust your higher self as well, divine masculine and divine feminine watching this. They are going to move through that archway and into the unknown, step out of their comfort zone, and they are, of course, afraid of being rejected. Even though divine feminine, you're not going to reject them. As a matter of fact, you would love to have them reapproach you and be present in your life. That's what I really feel. That's why you're here as well, to reunite with your person. And they are going to face that fear of being rejected. So they feel confident. Archangel Michael, again, with this blue energy, is present with them. Also, I'm sensing throat chakra energy. Okay, so being, and I said that with the solar plexus energy, standing their ground, being in their power, trusting the steps that they take. I feel Archangel Uriel is guiding them to take inspired action. To take inspired action. It's like every divine force is with them, guiding them to do this. And it's been a long time coming. Ooh, Venetian Galactic Council, star being guides. Yes, answer the call, time to shine. So many guides are with them. They may be seen 717. You may see that divine feminine. That means you're headed in the right direction. You're staying focused on what you need to do. You're not getting distracted. I feel like they are staying focused on what they need to do. I see them taking some deep breaths. They may be writing a text message, writing an email, getting prepared to write a comment. They may be preparing to approach you physically, give you a call, however, come to your door, however it is that they're getting prepared to approach you. But I'm hearing the word reapproach, contact you in some way. Because, it says answer the call as well. They know it's their time to shine. They know they have to face this fear. And they've never been more called to do this than now. So it is the right time. It is the good time. The divine time. Okay, we have... Feels like there's two cards here. Okay, Akashic Records. Clearing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom. And I did talk about, seeing the full picture, seeing the full story clearly. Freedom, yes. I feel as though both the divine masculine and divine feminine energies that are present with this video, and for the divine masculine collective associated with this video, that you are being set free from everything. True freedom. And this is the final test of the divine masculine. That's what I really feel before this reunion, is they just have to step through that doorway. They just have to reach out. They have done the spiritual work that they need to do. And they have healed their past lives. So this also speaks of past lives in other incarnations, as well as their current past in this incarnation. They have made peace with their story. and they feel confident enough to approach you, to express their story, to listen to your story, Divine Feminine. You know, they really desire to come forward and to listen to you. This isn't all about them, and they don't wish for it to be so. This is a mutual exchange, and again, both halves like an equal energy, like an equal give and take, giving and receiving. Libra energy also here, I'm seeing the scales in my mind's eye and things being balanced in divine convergence, where you get to share your lives with each other, your triumphs as well as your mistakes, and you get to see the full, well-rounded person, the full picture, yes, the full story, the full web. And, you know, this may not be all at once, something unraveled each and every day, but I do see when you first reunite that there may be a very long talk with each other, whether that is online, whether that is in person. I really do feel that they do wish to be physically present with you and to really express, you know, their feelings and their soul, and to be vulnerable with you, okay? And they do fear that. They do fear being rejected. They do fear that they will be judged, I'm hearing, or that they will feel that there's still those old feelings that are trying to creep up about less than worthy. But again, they've released that. So that's just what's trying to hold them back. But they're going to trust the divine, and you can also see this in reverse. You know, they fear the rejection, but they're going to step through that archway. They're going to be courageous and bold and brave, and Archangel Michael is encouraging them to do so. And then they have that, ultimately, that trust. They trust the divine. They trust that everything's going to work out. And they are being, I said that, the whole entire spiritual team. And with the Venetian too, this is all about connecting with love energy. So I'm also seeing Archangel Jophiel here, the beauty angel, and I see Archangel Jophiel filling up their higher heart chakra with this very bright pink energy. And I'm seeing bright green energy as well. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path, again with the archways. So the divine masculine, again, they're aligned with purpose. They can feel this in their spirit. Again, with aligned with purpose, this is speaking to me of divine timing. It feels like the right time. They can't shake this off. It's like the itch that they just cannot scratch. They know that they have to do this. It is just encoded in the very fiber of their soul. They can feel this crossroads. They know that this is a momentous time. Do they? And it says no wrong path. You know, however they decide to approach you, or whatever they feel guided to do, is the right path, and they will do so. That's what the angels are clearly telling me. They will do so. They're about to walk through that gate. It feels a lot too like the Seven of Cups. Okay, again, they feel like they have, and I feel too like they have multiple things to express to you, or they have divine gifts or different places that they wish to show you. I feel like each different aspect is a different blessing, and is something beautiful that they wish to share with you. And perhaps that is how they start the conversation, or they just wish to share with you something beautiful, something that, you know, they feel that not just they would enjoy, but that would really put a beautiful smile on your face, Divine Feminine, because they wish to see you smile, and they wish to look deeply into your eyes, the windows of your soul. They love your eyes, and they love your smile, and they love the sound of your voice, your laughter. They love to hear you speak. Okay, and with the Akashic there too, and we have Akashic and Akashic, again, this feels like, again, the divine has orchestrated this. The divine has their hands all over this divine masculine's energy. They are really guiding them. And I feel like your divine masculine is heavily in contact with these beings. you know, for some divine masculines and divine feminine, you may resonate with this. You may feel as though your divine masculine is a star being. You know, they may be a star being. They may be from out there. You know, they might be a star seed. Okay. Let's see here. And I am using right now the Galactic Star Tarot. I was called to do so. So you, Divine Feminine, might resonate with being a star being. I feel as though your Divine Masculine is definitely a star being as well. The Moon. Yeah, facing their fears. Thank you, angels, for reconfirming that message, repeating that message. Facing their fears, Page of Swords. I feel with that, it's like stepping outside of the comfort zone again. Finding the bravery within, even if they feel like... I feel like I'm hearing the word novice. They may feel a little bit like a novice, Divine Feminine, when it comes to approaching you. I feel they are very accomplished in their life. And with a lot of other people, they are very confident. But with you, they feel like a little bit of a novice. Again, because they feel as though they are a little bit exposed, as though you have X-ray eyes. And you may feel as though they have X-ray eyes. I do feel that for some Divine Feminines, you feel that your Divine Masculine has very intense eyes that kind of see through you, or that, again, that could be you, Divine Feminine, but I'm seeing someone with a really intense kind of penetrating gaze, as though they can really discern the innermost energies of something just by, they have a very sharp observational skills as well. Someone here is very observant, like you can't pull a fast one on them. But again, this Divine Masculine is about ready with the Moon too, because the Moon is the deepest, most intimate core part of yourself. And I feel that, to me personally, the Moon card is as deep as you can go within the Tarot. It's that very innermost core part of yourself. And it's also, in my opinion, the deepest you can go within astrology. Because again, it's that part that we keep hidden from the outside world, and that we only reveal when we're alone with ourselves, or we reveal to God, that God understands, and that we only reveal to those that we allow into that sanctuary, right? This is almost like a sanctuary, but it's also, you know, it's an illusion. It's a world of illusions, but also a world that unveils the truth, because ultimately the Moon card is about dispelling the illusions and seeing through the truth. The Moon illuminating that dark space. And again, I'm seeing this as facing the fears, you know, walking again with the archway. Wow, okay, yeah, the archway. That's the symbol for the Divine Masculine right now. The archway is their ultimate symbol. Ultimate symbol. Preparing to walk through that gate. And they know that they must do so because that is where their heart lies. Their heart does not lie on this side. They know that they have to walk toward the light. Again, I'm seeing the Moon almost like Archangel Uriel guiding them towards the sun, because the Sun card is next within the Tarot, and Archangel Uriel is the mascot of the Sun card within the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Bradley Valentine. So that's how I see that as well, guiding them like a lamp unto the feet. So the angel message may be complementary to this message if you are interested, beautiful soul, go check that out. But again, with Archangel Hanley too, because Archangel Hanley is the mascot of both the Moon card and the High Priestess. So they know intuitively, because I'm seeing the High Priestess in my mind's eye, they know intuitively that it is time, and Archangel Hanley is helping them to tap in to that core part of themselves and assuring them that all is well and at peace. And Archangel Hanley is the Archangel of Peace. Okay, she's also the Archangel of Divine Feminine energy and power, tapping in with your intuition And again, connecting you with that most sensitive, innermost, intimate part of yourself. So they're preparing to walk into the light, to walk into that sun card energy. And pages also represent messages, again, so I'm seeing this as again, page of swords, because swords is mental, swords is about communication, swords is the mind. So the message here is one of, again, vocal empowerment. And I'm almost seeing this like Archangel Michael's sword, so being given to the divine masculine. And I'm almost seeing that like a letter opener as well, like it's almost a little bit old-fashioned. So your divine masculine may resonate or have a little bit of an old-fashioned touch, okay? Someone here could have a vast library or really enjoy books or enjoy going to the library. They may, if they, if they won't, or if you don't resonate with that all the way, there may be something that they do, like they have a bit of an old-fashioned touch with something. Peace. Wow, I called it. I said it. Archangel Hanyo definitely here. I feel Archangel Michael and Archangel Hanyo are and then Archangel Uriel. Archangel Hanyo is the first archangel that is present with your divine masculine at this moment, beautiful souls. Archangel Hanyo is really here to assist your divine masculine to feel at peace, and I'm seeing this as the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is taking over your divine masculine, divine feminine. The Holy Spirit is being infused in your divine masculine's heart. They feel, yes, that too, it's a sense of equilibrium, okay? They feel like they have a firm grasp of their emotions in this situation. They feel as though they can do this, even though, again, they feel, they do feel a little bit of that, the old fear trying to come up, but they're not going to let it, because they're going to be brave, they're going to be at peace. And when the Holy Spirit takes over, there's nothing to feel but peace. I know, because I've had that feeling. I know 100% that the Holy Spirit has literally just taken over me at certain points, and I've never felt more at peace than in some of those moments. And at the same time, when you feel that kind of peace, it gives you such a quiet, profound, radiant confidence. And then I feel like your divine masculine is truly then, that novice feeling. Then they realize, wow, I'm curious, like a child again. And that's a superpower. They realize that, they are always an eternal student here. There is always something to learn. Okay, and they are about to go into that Four of Wands type of energy. Oh, thank you, Chloe. She's blessing our card reading. That's one of our kitties, my sister and I. All right, I'm trying to listen to the angels to see if I would desire to draw another card. I feel like the angels are telling me that is sufficient. That feels sufficient. The angels are saying, no, okay, one more. 10 of Wands. Okay, so I'm hearing the final push. Okay, I'm also hearing that song by Europe, The Final Countdown. It feels like this is such a heavy energy. You may feel this too, divine feminine, present in your own life. Like there's just so much. It feels so intense, but you're able to handle this energy. And also the angels are encouraging you to, temporarily put down the load. And when you're ready, you're not giving up. You're just resting for a moment so that you can reinvigorate yourself, recuperate. And I feel that the divine masculine, again, because I said that earlier in the message, that they were going to take a few deep breaths, center themselves. Yes, I'm really hearing that about centering themselves. And again, she's emerging from that from that space vehicle. And she is getting ready to deliver these wands. So I feel again that the Divine Masculine is getting prepared to deliver and unburden themselves, okay? Because this holding back, and I feel as though they have held back for some time, okay? But they are finally, the divine time is here, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine watching this. So I feel if you are watching this, Divine Masculine, you will resonate with this feeling. You know, you feel as though that you've been carrying this burden for a long time, and you're ready to finally walk through that door and make yourself proud and your whole ancestral team as well, and your Divine Feminine too as well, you know, because you desire to have this life together with your person. You both do. And I feel, you know, at the same time as well, by you returning into the Divine Feminine's life, you also help the Divine Feminine to put down her burdens. And you get to face your fears together and step out of your comfort zone together. And that's how you really put down that Ten of Wands energy as well, put that to rest. Because the real power lies on the other side. So the Divine Masculine is getting ready to emerge. Okay, Chloe's meowing right now, so I've got to I've got to end this message. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. I think she wants to play with one of her toys. So here I go. She always meows and takes her little her little wand. So I gotta go here. And cats are all about tapping in with your intuition as well and being confident as well. And also, they can be associated with moon card energy. You know, the dispelling the illusions, seeing beyond the veil, the other side. Okay, perhaps a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine here. You may resonate with cats. I love cats. My sister loves cats. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. It is a true joy and blessing to be able to read for you today, beautiful souls. And yeah, the angels love you and cherish you. I love you and cherish you. Until next time, beautiful souls, bless.